everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm Anya Faye, and this is Lynn, Alistair, Morrigan, and Phelan. Last time, shit hit the fan, for lack of a better term. There was the big battle of Ostagar. Terran Loghain pulled his troops out. The king, to our knowledge, was killed, as was Duncan and all the other Grey Wardens of Fereldan. So that just leaves Lynn and Alistair here. So, at the end of last episode, Morrigan Flemeth. Wow, I can't talk today. That's a good sign. Flemeth suggested we try a nearby village, and Morrigan is going to lead us to it. So, let's see what the village has to offer. And the game saves right away. Thank you, game. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes, please. Alright, so we are going from Flemeth's hut up to Lothering. Keo, stay away from my cords. See if I get a chance to talk or not. Excuse you.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Fereldan's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Shots fired. Oh, yeah, because of one of the mods I have turned on.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Bannorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you.
Fuck yeah, we will.
I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Right, yeah, so I think I did bring it up in the last episode. One of the mods I have turned on allows us to encounter that assassin sooner rather than later.
Is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You're toll collectors, then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
What?
Traitors to Fereldan, I hear. Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation, thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Worth it. Okay, so one of the things that I was trying to bring up then got interrupted by that douche canoe by. One of the mods I have turned on allows us to encounter Zevran, who was the assassin earlier. Normally, you wouldn't have him be sent after you until.
Well,
oh, God damn it, Alistair.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Well, do you have some thoughts on it?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
I looked at them, seen them in your pack.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Alianto is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Are you sure there's no other way we can contact the other Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Fereldan to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving this up to me? Aren't you my senior member?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Alianto is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Your thoughts, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
And we need to find these people in general.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where's Alianto?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Fereldan, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay, the Dalish?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
You said the dwarves of Orzammar, right?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the circle?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Any thoughts on where Loghain might be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Of course. I think we're good.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready if you all are.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. But as I was saying about Zevran, usually you wouldn't get him until after you completed at least 2 of those missions, so any 2 of the Circle, Arl-Eamon, the Dalish, or Orzammar. So we've got him more than likely coming after us sooner rather than later. There's also a couple other companions I'm hoping to recruit while we're here in this little village as well.
I have a wonder, Alistair.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Good job on interrupting Morrigan. Don't get me wrong, I actually kind of like her in doses. My first playthrough, I couldn't stand Morrigan. Somehow I managed to make her my friend and she saved my ass in the end, but we'll see. We'll see.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Hi, Gideon Emery.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually, sir.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
That's fair. Is there anyone in charge?
The band has marched north with Terran Lohgain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Thank you. Okay.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
Yeah, the nice armor and weapons given away.
We come to solve every squabble in the village personally.
Lynn's having a seizure, guys.
My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Morgan, you can get over it. Alright, let's see what you got.
I suppose you're looking to buy something.
Nope, let me see.
Alright, just don't buy everything up.
If I did, you'd probably make more money, let's be honest. Alright, let's see here. Sword main hand. It's currently better. Am I able to look at Alistair's inventory? Oh, probably not. At least not as easily. Let's see here. Oh, that's probably mine. We are very close to capacity. We need to look into selling some stuff. For sentimentality, I really want to keep at least most of the Couslands. Light shield I can sell. There we go. Let's see, we'll go ahead and sell. Oh, thinking about it now as I'm doing this, I probably shouldn't sell everything, but, eh. At least need to clear out a little bit of the inventory. Ooh. Get rid of the flow spar. Don't really need the venom or the acid and death root stuff. Keep those for now. Morgan can use the lyrium when she needs to. I'm gonna hold on to those for the time being just in case. Okay. That's at least a little bit better. Let me think here how I want to do this. We've got the Chantry over here. There's the quest board. Basically, get little side quests you can do throughout the game. I want to actually meet somebody first.
Mother, where are you?
Not this child, but...
Have you seen my mother?
Depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Well, at least go to the Chantry. Someone will look after you there.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Quartz, we can sell that later. Alright, so... I mean, in most quest games...
Stop looking at me, Mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
He just wants to be your friend more
and
again.
He persists. Maddening.
He'll give it eventually, it's okay. So one of the first things that you usually do in most RPGs like this is you go to the tavern. The tavern is always a good spot for information.
How is it that Lohgain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Callan. Blast those Grey Wardens. They deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there, and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
I take it people don't like us. Or at least what we are.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen,
Bitch, I just got here.
surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Look, let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery.
What treachery? Someone want to fill me in on this?
Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody.
I
Kill
know.
the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
I said no. Good job, Morgan. Alright. Focus on the commander. Kick him in the crotch.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest. Not even an initiate.
My name is Lynn. Pleasure to meet you.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do.
I mean...
I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I will need help, that's true.
That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Right, and I believe... Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane.
Just a little bit.
But it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Apparently not.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Well, I won't turn away any help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
And we now have Liliana. We'll take Phelan out for now.
Indeed.
But because of... I'm not in combat. Alright, so let's do a couple things. And I kind of regret selling that stuff. Oh, we also need to make sure Morgan and Liliana both have, Ooh. So, yeah, sorry, I'm a little ADD right now. Actually, no, let's put that one there. And we'll put one of these here. Go ahead and put that there. I might go ahead and give her my Cousland armor, at least till we get something better for her. Okay. Oh. I was also going to... Boop. Poppy! Okay, so we also need to make sure everybody is, other than Lynn, is set to auto level up. Because usually they're actually pretty good about where they level things up at. We do have some accessories we can throw on, but I'm going to wait and do that later. Right now there's one other person I would like to meet with.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
Okay, there are a couple quest markers, but again, I want to talk to somebody.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough!
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food? I said enough!
Let's see if the mod is working. Sort of. It is.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I'm Lynn. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that.
Oh, Lynn's having a seizure again.
I'd also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I do find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Does the armor not give it away? I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
His name is Sten. Or at least he goes by Sten. Let's see what we can do with the revered mother real quick. We will come back to these other quests here in a moment.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wars.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
All right, ladies, let's keep it calm.
There is no hope!
Hey.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scaring these people won't bring her back.
You are right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Huh. Well, at least he left the area. Just want to see what's in here. Not worth it. Alright, let's see if the revered mother will let us have Sten. Or there might also be even other clues in here too while we're looking.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection.
Word to spell fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, that Canary you've imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
spreads across all four corners of the world. Let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring
That's
perseverance.
Redcliffe's banner, isn't it?
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was actually hoping to meet with Arleman if possible.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against the Terran.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Fereldan.
Yeah, he is.
Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think it's possible that Loghain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about the urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who's Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
I should go.
Good luck to you. And to you, Alistair. I hope to one day see you again.
And you, Sir Donald.
Let's see if we can find this Sir Henrik. Maybe he got stopped by the bandits. Or the highwaymen, I guess I should say. But I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna free Sten. Because we do have the key. I'm getting flashbacks with those chimes, man.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
I take it those two don't get along very well. I have a key.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Welcome to the party, Sten. We're actually gonna bring him in place of... Oh, shit.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Oh, they changed his portrait, too. Good job. Without the mod, Sten would look a lot different. Like, there's a reason why I chose the one I found, because it makes him look a lot more like Qunari we see in later games, and it makes a lot more sense. We don't have any armor for him. Shit. But we do have a weapon, don't we? Yes, we do. We have enough gold. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end it here. Next time we're going to hop back over to the shop, get Sten some proper armor, and we're going to see if we can find Sir Henrik, since he was the one who basically would point us on the way to the Sacred Ashes. After that, we will probably leave Lothering and make our way towards Redcliffe. But I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!